Well, I found that when I get stuck, it's really because what I've just written was somehow not right. I don't always know exactly what even I think about the story, so I usually go back and read what I've just written and try to fix it or completely destroy it and write something else. Because I'm big on being really ruthless with the manuscript, just chopping it to pieces because, I don't know, that's the only way I've found that works. So usually that's what I do when I'm in a funk, but sometimes it just requires going out into the world and experiencing things that are completely unrelated to the written word, like museums or, I don't know, just nature or conversations with people, you know? Sometimes I find that when I've been sitting in my apartment for several days, I just can't do it anymore. I just need to talk to people, so. I don't think it would be at all true to have stories that only end happily, because life doesn't end happily or go very well all the time, and more often than not it doesn't. So what's more important than having a happy ending or a sad ending just for the sake of being happy or sad is for the story to feel as real as possible and to listen to the characters and look at what you have in the plot and what you've set up to happen, and make the most believable. And I don't know, I guess it does have to feel resolved in some way if it's happy or sad. Otherwise it's kind of an unsatisfying story. So I think that might be more important, for it to be honest and resolved than happy. What I have found after writing the book is that teens ask better questions than adult readers, because I think they read in a different way. One thing about growing up is that you start to carry everything that you've experienced and all of yourself into the reading, whereas when you're younger, I think you're freer to just read the story as it is and take it as it is, and then what you're curious about is what is actually going on inside the text, instead of, you know, what you are interpreting, like, is this book about standardized tests, or what are you trying to say about this? And teens are just like, what happens to this character? Where does she live? And, you know, what came before? And, you know, the story feels real to them. So hearing that kind of response and seeing readers who read that way and trying to read that way myself, I think that's been really the best part about writing for teens. That's tough. I think I would really like to run a bakery. I have always baked a lot of bread, but I can only follow a recipe because I don't know anything about chemistry, and I could never invent something of my own because it would turn out like just a flat cracker pancake thing. But if I could invent all kinds of new baked goods, and I don't know, just doing something with your hands when you spend so much time in your head, I think starts to sound really appealing. And also, I would probably gain a lot of weight if I did that, so maybe it's better that I'm doing this.